everyone. Welcome on in and happy Wednesday. And thank you to everyone who came by Courses Cove earlier. Courses Cove earlier and watched me play a very, very, very tiny hedgehog thing. It was a lot of fun. My voice and my jaw muscles have not really recovered yet, but let's hope it does. But enough about that. Let's hop on into this game. And yeah, before we do that, quick rundown of stuff. Music is by Adrian von Ziegler. That close-up suddenly made me lose my train of thought. Yes, music by Adrian von Ziegler, ! Music 2 in chat will let you know more about his stuff. The starting soon screen, the overlay, and the maps were made by yours truly in Incarnate. Our VTT is above VTT, and as Lillith has showed off, ! Perks will show you what you can do to help or hinder the party. For example, those red diamond things are hero points that can help you stabilize someone who is on death saves, completely re-roll a roll even after learning the result, or petition the DM for shenanigans. I know I haven't really talked about this as such, but this is a homebrew version of the Theros setting. If you're familiar with Theros, don't be too upset with me, because I have added some stuff, okay? Let's run down our layers, and yes, shenanigans. And yeah, just to show you how insane the thing over on Courses Cove was, it was called To Shenanigans and Beyond. So yes, that was the level of chaos we were playing at. But yes, players, we have them. And Lillith, who are you and who will you be playing?
I'm Lillith. I'm playing Cirdelia Whirlwind, the Tiefling Bard.
Lupo.
just managed. I'm LupoZo playing the Cleric Centaur. Hello.
Sen.
Hello, I am Sen and I play Itu, the Lionin Barbarian.
Ash.
Hello, I'm by Firelight. I play Leo, the Oath of the Crown Paladin. Like the most normal intro I've ever done.
Mm-hmm. I know.
It's like,
Hello.
We're being boring today.
Yeah.
Hello.
hello?
Oh.
My name. Oh, did you say my name? I can't remember.
I said Jason. Who are you?
You did say my name. Yes. Hi, I'm Jason. I'm a piece of AI art. My character's name is Narites. And he is a pink-haired. Well, he looks more human, but has the stat block of a Triton.
And Vitz.
Hello, I'm Viskugga, and I'm playing Victor. I stay the Way of the Open Hand Monk Tiefling.
Nice. And yes, I am Ardana or Joe. I am the DM around these parts. And yes, oi. Sometimes I respond to that as well, depending on circumstances. Anyone want to give us a quick recap of what happened last time?
Oh, I can do that.
Was last time.
My brain melted.
We killed demons flying over.
No, I'm pretty sure we didn't do any ducks.
Was that good enough?
I mean, if you speak duck, sure.
We
So
killed the
this
flying demon
man
lady.
speaks all the languages.
Let's see. Demon Lady was basically got annoyed with Siri and Leah shouting what. And she was like, right, I'm not going to be able to charm these people. I'll just turn into a demon. And she ripped off her manacles and all of that. Leah was turned around, so he had no idea what was going on. There was fighting ensued. I, as a giant pink turd, jumped out of the water. Siri decided to blind the succubus, or the demon lady, whatever she was. And then she failed that saving throw, and all of her
She was no more.
attacks were at disadvantage. Yeah, she was basically lost after that. I malemmed her, literally just as a turd, and she was in my mouth. And then everyone was like, yeah, well on her! And everybody was just basically punching her and kicking her while she was inside my mouth. Leah had a bit of rage towards the demon lady and decided to run through a moonbeam and chop its head off. I promptly spat her out because ew. Everybody went around looking around the place. I think Victor found some coins underneath a bench, as well as a lockbox. No, he did not find much. He was remaining in frog form. The dog did not like the frog and decided to bark at the frog a lot. I turned back to human and looked at the statue with Siri, who was examining it. And it was a statue of the goddess of fate. I do not remember her name.
Office?
What? Clothus, yeah. Now he apologised for the decapitation of a demon inside her temple and desecrating it. There was some coins given. I think everybody apologised in the end, or at least bowed to her. But there was... we took the demon body out of the temple and burned it. I think at some point Leo came up to Siri to say the dog's upset, and then Siri just walked off, and he was like, got all upset because he thought she was ignoring him. But Neri was like, no, it's not you. Stop overthinking it.
Not making things better.
Yeah. Everyone went up to surface. They relaxed. There was some soggy sandwiches involved. Soggy pickle sandwiches, I think. Neri ate them. If he did not, he cooked meat. Well, I say cooked meat. He bent one side of it and then ate the raw side, probably. He just bent a lot of meat. We all settled down for the night. Neri had his blanket and gave a blanket to Leo. And they were keeping first watch. And I think that's kind of where it ended.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So let me switch up the music a little bit, because we are not in daytime anymore. So. That's not what I wanted, but you know. There we go. Peaceful evening. Yeah, that's loud. Go away. As the night progresses slowly, different sounds filter in through the destroyed walls and caved-in ceilings of the various buildings around this village. The last embers of the roaring bonfire surrounding what was once the Cambion that you defeated are gently casting shadows all across this village. It's peaceful, but not in a way that would soothe anyone. It's more like the peace that comes after a great struggle, indicated by the death around you. Now, Drozan, you were inside a building resting.
I was gonna take second watch, I think.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Should we
As-
even discuss a watch? Did we even discuss a watch?
No, they
We
just
did last
basically
time.
started. We're watching, and no one is talking to people inside the house.
Well, that's
So I think me and Neri made the decision that we would take a watch. I don't know whether he wanted to watch with me or we would swap between us.
I think it was because Leo doesn't have dark vision and Neri does.
Yeah, so I'm taking it with Leo.
But you basically split up about 10 seconds after you decided that. So... and yeah, it's a clear night. So as long as Leo doesn't look directly at a light source, you at least have dim light vision up to a certain point.
Well, his back is facing the bonfire, so that should
Yeah.
be cool.
Because otherwise you're gonna have to wait 10 minutes to see anything again. Because human eyes are shaped that way. But yeah, Drozan, could you please give me a wisdom check?
Okay.
Well, I grab a shirt. Ah, cat! Damn it.
Oh, you're so
21.
you're so wise.
So wise. Me.
Wise old man.
As
A wise old centaur.
Good chord. Okay. As you are resting during the night, or during the first few hours of the night, a strange... Yeah, I don't know what that square is. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how to remove it. A strange yet familiar sensation comes to you in your mind, and a scent of... how to describe it? Like a mix of freshly cut grass and petrichor. It's all around you. Looking out over a large or expansive vista, you can see rolling hills and tall grass swaying. But there's something off, something strange with this whole region. It's like it's too empty. There's only you there. Moving forward slightly, there is like the scent of fresh cut grass and petrichor is slowly mixed with something metallic, like coin or a blade. Good timing on the music.
Sorry, did you say I sense this or I see this coin, or do I?
No, it's a smell. Like if you hold a
Smell,
oxidized coin to your nose, that kind of smell. And in the distance, you see two shapes that seems to be facing off against each other. On the left side, you see the outline of a horse in, like, on its hind legs, kicking out. Cat, I kinda need the space to use my arms here, okay? Hi. And on the other side, you see, like, a fog-like creature, but it's more like green fumes, a green cloud rising up in the shape of a skull. And they seem to be fighting.
Are they kind of still, or are they actually moving?
They, as you move, like at first they seem to be standing still, like frozen in time. But as you're moved closer, they become more and more lively, and as you're almost close enough to see like features, they are full on fighting. And
Okay.
Just as this green skull-like thing turns to you, you are woken up from this vision, and in your mind echoes a single sentence. Beware the beast who, twisted by fate's wicked strands, turn into marauding rage.
Can you repeat or pop it in the chat?
Yeah, I'll pop it in for you.
Sorry. Thank you. Where the beast who...
Beware the
strands-
beast who, twisted by fate's wicked strands, turn into marauding rage. Let me put that in here for you. There we go.
Thank you. Okay.
By fate.
Very nice.
Yes, fates.
Fuck's sake, I thought she was our ally.
Sorry, there we go. Alright, so am I kind of like, imagine, like woken up as if I've just had a nightmare or something? Like
Yeah.
Sweaty.
It would be. You can still remember the dream clearly, like the even after a few moments, it's still there, which was the wisdom check, but it's very clear in your mind.
Sorry, one more question. Was it a regular horse or was it a centaur? And
It was
skull?
a regular horse, grey speckled.
Alright, so I'll look around the room. Is there anyone else in there? I think the other two outside.
Do you believe the Neri and Leo would be outside? Itu, Siri, and Victor are in the tavern, unless they have moved during the first few hours.
Nope, sleeping in the tavern.
I'm sleeping by the bonfire because it's hotter there.
Okay, so Siri is outside by the bonfire. but the other two are in the
Oh,
tavern.
no, not the bonfire. The
Fireplace.
Fireplace.
Yes, the stove. Yep, the hearth.
I'm basically where Itu is standing at the moment, sleeping.
Okay, I'll kind of put my head out, sort of, and look at the sky to sort of judge to see time, and see if I can see the other two, Neri and Leo.
Neri and Leo, what are you doing during your watch?
I'm spending most of my time by the tree, so obviously it's near the fire. It's probably one keeping me warm, and two makes myself a light.
True.
Yeah.
So, seeing those two over there, I'll
So,
before I
like,
join them.
I'm sat like right next to the door as soon as you come out.
Oh, okay, so. Okay, so I'll put my head down. Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm just kind of like, I've got the blanket all the way around me, and my head's kind of disappearing into the blanket, and you just hear a soft. As I fall asleep on
Oh
watch.
no. Someone's sleeping on watch.
He's like, it's just speaking in his sleep. They're like, no.
I will take a. Before I do, I'm just going to sort of, in my mind, I'm going to sort of ask a question to my, I guess, Alia. I'm going to say, are you? Is that you? Are you trying to message me? I get any sort of sign or response or anything like that?
Let's see. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any direct response to your question.
Okay, I'll.
I haven't tried to message you.
No, that was in my mind.
Okay.
I was like almost like asking myself, like, you know. Okay, so I'll then go over and looking at the time. I sort of presume it's time to relieve the others for their watch. So I'm going to one hoof kind of kick out, not hard, just like a little onto Neri's leg to wake him up.
I'm keeping watch.
I can see that.
The fire's still on.
Do you have pleasant dreams?
Someone's drooled on me. Well, I wasn't dreaming. I was keeping watch and resting my eyes. I was multitasking.
Well, it's a good thing Leo is over there. I hope he's not sleeping as well. Well, if you want, you can head in now, and I'll point to the hut where I just came from.
Yeah, it's tiring work keeping watch, and I go back inside.
Okay. So I'll trot on over to Leo. Where is Leo? Sorry, I'm just trying to find him.
See.
Oh, is that you? Okay.
Yeah, you'd find him like probably the other side of the tree, more towards the fire.
What? No! Oh, for fuck's sake.
As I approach, is Leo awake? Does he see me?
Yeah, he's awake.
Oh, that's good. I'll say, well, it's good to see someone's awake on their watch.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't fall asleep.
That's good. You're a reliable man, Leo. Well, I've come to relieve you. If you want to head in, and have some sleep. I've got a lot to think about.
Anything I can help you with?
Well, actually, you seem to be attuned with the gods as a paladin. A very strange dream, and in fact, I don't think it was a dream. I think it was a sign from Naelia. So I've had this experience before, which actually led us to you getting your little fire dog. But yes, I saw a vision field, and in the field there was two figures facing each other, and as I approached, it seemed that there was a horse and a fog-like creature which resembled a skull, and they were fighting.
Oh yeah, that does sound strange. Would I know anything about any of those symbols as you talked about them, or religiously?
Give me an intelligence check, just straight up.
Yeah, they always go well.
Yep. With the 17, you kind of deduce that since, I mean, both of you are devoted to nature deities of various kinds. Karametra and Nylea, both different sides of nature. So, deducing that the horse probably represents nature, and a fog cloud in the shape of a skull is probably some form of poisonous gas.
Do you think necromancy or something like this?
Could be possible. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. You know, we've seen some pretty nasty things.
I think it was Naelia trying to warn me because what did I heard? I heard something. I believe it was she, but she said, "Beware the beast who, twisted by fate's wicked strands, turns into marauding rage." This beast, I think that we will soon come in contact with something that has been twisted, perhaps some sort of evil. We should be on our guard.
Possibly. Well, you can rely on me.
Thank you, Leo. If you do have any other thoughts about this, I'll be very interested to learn what you think.
Well, I'll have a think over it the next few nights or so.
Okay, I'll keep my well. I'm on watch now, so I will keep my eyes open and I'll ponder this question further.
Is this something you want to speak to the others about, or do you want to?
Well, I'll wait till the morning. I won't wake them up for this. I'm sure we have lots of time tomorrow morning.
No problem. Well, good night, and I kind of like slap him on the ass.
Why do people keep slapping my hindquarters? He sort of mutters to himself.
It is a horse, not ass.
Okay, so I will set up, get comfortable, and commence my watch.
Yep. Whoa, hello. Cycle, if you're still there, please roll me a d4.
Need take 1d4 air slapping damage.
Ow! So exclamation point roll space d4. There we go. A 1. So aside from the strange dream that Drozan had, the night passes uneventfully. Don't worry about it, Cycle. I know that feeling. Pseudo lurking while gaming. It's not like I do that all the time.
Is Leah sleeping near me? He is, isn't he?
Well, you would be
Yes, he
sleeping.
will. He will have dreams of the ocean.
Yes.
Cooking sandwiches while a pink frog keeps jumping up and eating them and running away.
I'm having dreams.
Weirdly.
Yes. It's part of the Nick Spawn thing.
Are they just like weird, disturbing
You
weird?
dream of the
or-
ocean whenever someone sleeps next to me.
Are you gonna make people
Yeah,
pee
I think-
themselves?
yeah.
in their sleep.
Soon I'm gonna make. I might soon make it like try and intricate the weird dreams to his backstory. Maybe if Adam lets me, but for now they are going to be weird ocean dreams.
Okay, so just go tell me again what it is.
A frog keeps jumping up and eating all the sandwiches you keep making, and you keep making sandwiches, but he keeps eating them and then running away into the ocean, and then coming back out and spitting out soggy sandwiches onto your plate.
Nice. Okay, so the next morning dawns. A bit chilly, but not too bad. It's still a Mediterranean-like climate. But the first moments of dawn is always a little bit chillier than what is entirely comfortable. Birds and all manner of critters are waking up and starting to make a lot of noise. And it is once again promising to be a very warm day. So how the bonfire has now burned to ash and a few embers. And there's not really any remains other than a bone or two of the Cambion. So what do you want to do?
Quick question: do I get a short rest in this case? Because I took watch.
No, you get a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Because,
cool.
yeah. I'm gonna say you get a long rest. Because you will have ample time to rest up before and after your watch. And if you only are, if you divided the night in two, you would get, 4 hours of watch each. So, yeah, you get a long rest. Not a problem. Yeah, what do you want to do for your morning?
How chilly is it?
I mean, it's a Mediterranean climate, so it's not that bad, but it's dew everywhere and maybe 15, 16 degrees Celsius compared to 40 during the day.
Siri would have just woken up, went out and started stretching a little bit.
Good morning, Siri.
Good morning, Drozan. How Well, were you the one who had a watch?
Yeah, I took second watch.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about anyone having watch, so I just assumed I wasn't having a watch.
We had 1.5 people watching. No, 2.5 people watching.
A half.
I kind of chuckle. Well, our friend Neri has quite a freewheeling view on taking watch. It's a liberal with his watch.
Oh, don't tell me you fell asleep.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to pair him up if he does future watches in case we get attacked.
Yeah,
And he
it
has
wouldn't
his
be bad
throat
to actually.
slit as he sleeps.
I don't think it's a bad thing to have two people watching at the same time. I mean, in case something happens.
Yes, quite right. Oh, well, let's get some breakfast and I'll sort of start making a little bit of fire. If there's any... No, actually, I'm not going to use that bonfire. It's pretty been tainted. I'm gonna make
There's
little...
a fireplace inside the tavern. I can start making some if you want.
Ah, yes, perfect. Thank you. I will go and stand outside the tavern. I don't think I'll fit inside.
She will finally use all the ingredients she got from the basket from her friends that no one ever asked about.
Nice. Yep.
We also
sure
make
keeping
enough sound to wake up.
Yeah, she isn't very loud in the kitchen. Just humming to herself at some point, but it isn't like too loud. It's more like a chilled tune.
Just casually
Are
shoving
you
the lion out of a...
Are you sleeping in the middle of the kitchen too?
I am, but I rolled a 6 on my perception check with disadvantage because I'm asleep.
Yep.
So I'm not sure I wake up.
They're just casually shoving the lion out of the way.
Yeah, just.
Oh no, if she does that, I would wake up.
Okay, well, just stepping around them.
Yeah, basically just like threading carefully not to wake him up.
What was the saying? Do not tickle a sleeping lion?
Yeah.
Okay. E2 sleepy boy then.
Nice. Yep. Anything else you want to do during breakfast times?
Leo's probably slept in because he's had weird dreams, and he's probably trying to like understand it by staying asleep, and it's just not making any sense. Hence why he's probably
He
sleeping.
thinks it's a sign as well.
Victory is probably just waking up, eating some of the rations for the day, and then basically going over to punch a tree, like practicing, training, working out.
Yep.
So you can basically just see him punch and kick a tree over and over in different positions.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, morning passes without incident, and breakfast is being had. What are you serving, Siri?
I think it's just basic like toasted bread with some cheese and ham and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe some eggs.
Yeah. And after
Lots of ham for E2.
and breakfast packed up again. Well, the food packed up again, and all of you are ready to set out. The someone's fan is very loud.
I think
But
it's Drozan's.
yep, The computer fan, I think, is loud.
Really? Can't even hear it. That's weird. Sorry. Is it still making a noise?
There's something there's a piercing sound. No, it's
There we
gone.
go. No. Yes, no, it's gone.
I don't know. I couldn't hear anything. Alright.
There we go.
Anyway, yeah. After breakfast, you pack up your stuff, and it's about an hour's walk to the maze, and you can see it in the distance, like a big, looming, overgrown garden. It doesn't seem to have an end, and as you move closer and closer, the hedge walls seem to just reach up for the sky, and the feeling that it stretches towards the horizon gets stronger and stronger the closer you get to this large looming structure.
To get there, were we walking through fields by any chance?
Yes, you would be. It's not along the road, so you would be crossing fields, yes.
Not unlike the ones I saw in my vision.
Not unlike those, no. Not unlike those at all.
Alright.
Where did I put the... There it is. The maze. Let me double check something. Come on.
We have already entered the maze. This
And
better
our
be a
demise.
hedge mage I can cut down with my axe. Because I
Start
did not bring a hammer
giggling.
with me.
I start giggling and I kind of elbow Victor. I go, someone needs to trim the bush. I just make a bush joke, I can't help it. Like
Yep.
someone needs to trim the bushes.
He's kind of looking at you like a question mark, like... Who?
Never mind.
And yeah, walking up alongside it, you will come from the western side of it. And the it's like a compact wall of bushes. And looking closer, you see thorns poking out of them, like big thorns. At some point,
How is no one set fire to this place?
at some
It is a
point,
place of nature.
at some point you can tell that it's probably had some form of trellis or something to grow along, but it has grown wild since that was set up. And looking at it, you can tell that it was probably designed to be some form of garden at some point. Because even though the bushes grow wildly now, they're still in kind of a neat row. Not
Just a
trimmed.
bit untrimmed.
Yeah, or very untrimmed. But the bottoms, like the it's not a trunk on a bush, but you can see that they were planted in a row. And as you reach the center of this, you find an opening, and I'm going to put you on the map. There you go.
Yeah, blast, haha, stuff you guys.
Okay, so since I have been saying I would do this for weeks now,
Yes.
I shall take my great axe and shall attempt to just hack through right here. Through
Okay.
the hedge.
Sure, roll an attack.
Let's. I'm not even sure if the. Fuck it, the moon is actually already broken. It's an 8!
The axe sinks in, and you see it like cut a lot of twigs and smaller branches and thorns, but it doesn't really give you an opening.
It doesn't look like a few more swings would make an opening.
Yes.
I shall swing again.
Okay.
I'm rolling shit, there's a 10.
Once again, you hack away at this, bush, hedge, and more thorns and smaller branches and twigs fly everywhere. And you can see that you've made a little bit of an opening.
So I am putting away my Moon Touch Great Axe. That magic weapon just does not cut like it should. I'm taking out my old trusty Great Axe and giving it another go.
Oh,
Fuck this shit, I'm done.
Yeah, once again, it's almost like the hedge is resisting your attempts. It's like,
It
no!
is resisting.
It's like, you could almost swear that it's dodging out of the way.
I'm getting angry now.
I just look at Ethan and says, "Aren't your claws better than your axe at this moment?"
Only when I'm angry.
You're not very good at gardening, are you?
There's no. No, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm just gonna look around
Taking a
this
look at the
corner.
axe in my hand. Thinking like, okay. If you disappoint me again, never shall you see the light of day again. Fuck that shit, the thing is going away. No more great axes for me.
Don't blame your tools.
That's 8, 10, 10, 8. I am blaming my tools. Fuck this shit.
If you're falling out with it, do you want me to look after it?
Sure, I'll toss on my great axe.
It's bigger than it looks.
I'm tossing you the normal great axe, not the moon touched. Because that's the one I was using at that moment.
Can I crack my neck? Okay, right, I'm gonna wild shape. And I'm gonna
So
turn into a Nick spawn lynx.
Yep. Let me grab you the token for that. Thanks.
Oh god, you can do that?
Can you not turn into some bird of some kind and fly above us?
Looking above
I
you.
deliberately look at the massive, overgrown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking up, you can see like the hedges has almost built like a cathedral roof over the whole thing. You can see a little bit of light trickling down in between the branches, but it is almost a solid ceiling above you.
There's a very specific trait I want to use with the Nick spawn lynx as well as soon as it pops
Yep.
up on mine. The one that lets you step through solid objects, basically. Why are you working? I think my internet's about to go.
Oh no.
Behave. Behave. No. Oh no. But yeah, Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, it's the mutable form. The next spawn creature is a. Oh no, wait, no, that's not it. Next step. The next spawn can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain.
Yeah.
It takes 5 force damage
If
if it ends its turn inside.
Yeah.
So can I try jumping through the hedge? Just, I kind of, this form of the Lynx looks kind of almost see-through.
Yeah.
As it still has the stars and galaxies on it, but it looks a bit
Yeah, sure.
transparent. And I just jump straight out the hedge.
Okay. Please give me a dex save.
Oh no!
And I will reveal the where you end up, which is right there.
Get my dice out. Get my dice out. Come on.
Kitty's going for a swim.
I get to use
Roll.
my dice. 16.
Yeah.
So that's 16 plus 2, so that's an 18.
Even though you are a bit surprised at suddenly landing in water, rather deep water,
I love water!
you manage to keep your footing and not go head over tea kettle into the deep end of this pond.
I just start, like, almost playing in the water. As I love water, I'm just like,
As you're splashing around in this, please give me a perception check.
okay, that's a +3. Come on, dice. Oh, I got an 8. That's +3, so that's 11.
We have won like shit today.
Yup.
I'll tell you what, I'll use my inspiration from today.
Okay.
Might as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 15
Yeah. With a 15.
+3.
Yeah.
So that'd be-
So yeah, with an is that an 18?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So with an 18, not only do you realize that there's something off with this water as you're splashing around it, you also realize that you are being watched. Out of the corner of your eye,
Pretty.
you see a man watching you. Eyes like slits and a frown on his face. And the third thing you realize, because 18 is very high, is that there's something wrong with the air. As you're splashing around, you have a distinct taste of metal on your tongue. And there's
splashing around in blood, aren't I?
Yeah, and the more you splash around, the more metallic the air seems to be. And because
Immediately stop.
yeah. And
It's kind of get rigid and like
yeah.
pull out both my paws out the front of water and kind of just end up sitting in a human type way as I just kind of wipe my paws on the front of my chest.
As you sit
I
down,
give a little wave at the guy.
as you sit down, the water nearly hits your chin. It is pretty deep. Hi, cat. I know. Soon. And the man across from you just tilts his head and looks at you as if, okay, strange. And tilts his head to the other side and just... And here I was hoping to be alone for the day.
Point at the like exit.
Outrageous.
I was just thinking, do you want me to leave?
Yes, if you could. This is my place.
I nod and I jump straight back through the hedge and I start shaking off all the water.
As
uh,
you start shaking, I'm gonna immediately walk behind you, Drozan, so I don't get covered in whatever.
I start almost kind of like I'm speaking to them urgently, but I can't. Yeah, they can't understand me. I'm just like,
Anyone who doesn't want to get water on them, please make me a dex save.
So,
Do I have advantage with Drozan in front of me?
This is
Yes.
like
Sen, are you using
Yes?
your weighted die or are you using regular die?
I think I'm using regular die. Like I switched to the new thing
Ah.
dice, so now I'm just. It somehow doesn't work with my weighted die code, so I think I'm going to switch back.
No, it's the dragon dragon messing with you.
Yeah. Let me actually try these. Let's see how they do.
do I need to roll as well, even though I'm kind of further in? Or...
Let me check. Ruler. No,
How wet do I become?
not
Wet enough to
very.
shake my fur?
If you want to.
Yes.
As
Lion shaking his mane.
Drozan, Leo, and Siri, you manage to dodge out of the way. Itu, you get splashed. But yeah, shaking it off, there's not really too much to it. But as you... please roll me a perception check, Itu.
At least that's average.
Yes. As you've shaken off the water, looking around you, you see like on the leaves where Neri has passed through, and also near you where you have shook off the water.
Yes.
It's like a rust tint to the water. The water
Does Itu smell blood?
Give me a perception check with advantage. I have no idea who has barley, but I forgot to put barley on the...
There you go. I used the Class of Thorn set again, and my weighted die program works again.
Nice. Yeah. But there is...
This is why you have one set of die and the rest are all dice deal.
There is a distinct scent of blood, but it's old. Like, maybe a week old. There's also a scent of rot and something you cannot identify.
Okay.
I'm playing charades with my paws at the moment. I'm just like,
I'm just going to walk into
jump
the
through
maze.
bush.
Victor's already walking into the maze. So...
Yeah. Walking after you.
Ah,
Itu seems to be sad for some reason. As if disappointed in himself and his trusty ex has betrayed him.
Okay.
Drozan's gonna.
He's with me.
Drozan's gonna ask this Lynx. What did you, what? Where have you been? What are you covered in?
I'm pointing
Is
at
it
the bush.
Yeah. Is it dangerous? Is there
I nod my
danger?
head. I nod my head.
Okay. So I look to the others. It appears Neri has found something dangerous on the other side.
Barley's just gonna bark at the lynx.
And I want to ask Neri, how many, Neri? One?
Drag one claw across the floor. That's it.
Okay. There's one being across there. Well, at least we're not going to be ambushed. Maybe. Okay.
Yep.
Is it just a straight walk, or is there like different paths to take?
Where you're at right now, you can see straight ahead of you is a hedge wall, and then to your right, it continues up to a T-cross.
All right.
So you can see this way and this way. Then to the west or to your left, reveal, I said. You see that the path continues, like if you take a left and then a left again, it continues that way.
So, what we're looking at?
Well, two paths.
I'm going to do this.
You know, I got a
And,
second axe. You can just see if you have more luck with the walls than me.
It does go that way.
I don't really use axes. You should try and use your claws. They're more practical than an actual
Sure.
weapon.
Like at this spot right here. I shall use my normal claws to try and like slash my way through it.
Okay, roll an attack. You
It's better.
Yeah, you feel the twigs and thorns give way as you chop a opening into the hedge. And you can see into a room here.
Just looking at this glass like, in
Told
the
you.
end, the only thing you can trust is yourself.
Yes.
Only your
Well,
own body
I'm
can be
all-
trusted. No other tools.
I really don't use a lot of weapons. I use my staff, but that's just an extension of myself, my own body. So rely on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If an item doesn't work, trust yourself.
What is Siri and Leo doing?
Before walking in, Siri will look back and be like, I hope this isn't the last time I see this guy. And start walking inside.
Yep.
As you kind of walk off then and say that, Leo will grab your hand and actually grasp it quite tight and just say, "It'll be okay. I'm here for you."
She will just squeeze her hand back and continue walking with a slight smile on her face.
Nice. Yep.
Would when we were studying the labyrinth or maze, reading about it, did it say anything about taking shortcuts, if that would have any effect
There
or
were-
anything like that?
There was nothing
like-
about inside the labyrinth. Only where to find it. Was that?
Yeah, no, there was nothing really that talked about the insides more than rumors and speculations and stuff that I think there were some yeah, if I remember right, you had some mentions about Calumnus and but nothing really that talked about like cutting down the whole thing down or burning
What
it
was
down.
inside?
Yeah, or what was inside.
Because not many people or anyone has actually come out to tell the tale.
So as far as you know, there are not really any consequences to cutting a shortcut, so to speak, a literal shortcut.
That we know.
That you know of.
Remember, we're looking for the flower. Clothis's gift.
Mm-hmm. In that case, I shall attempt to cut a viewing hole
What
there
Yep.
with my with my
what does the
claws.
flower look like?
Hang on.
Hey, there we go. It's a decent vault at least.
Yeah. Cutting a viewing hole is not difficult at all. Where you cut, you can see straight ahead for about, let's see, how far is that? I think it's 15 feet. No, 20.
The child's palm, five petals, leaves white with streaks, and at the top, and it looks like a star. Ta-da!
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I feel like shielding is not a good way to go and do this thing. I'm just gonna walk, I say. And I walk this way.
Okay, Leo, did you ask what the flower looks like?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So, yes, Leo, it is about the size of a child's palm with 5 petals and white with green stripes.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Victor, ahead of you, crossing the entire path, is what looks like a sprung pit trap.
Alright.
It looks to be about as deep as you are tall, and there are spikes at the bottom of it.
Alright. Is there any trace of anyone who fell for the trap?
If you look down into it, you see several humanoid skeletons in different stages of decomposition.
And it doesn't look like the trap is still active.
No. Whoever sprung it last made it not work anymore. So you can clearly see it.
I will jump over it.
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
Athletic.
While he's doing that, I'm just going to say to kind of call over to them. Should we not check out the place where Neri found earlier? Over there, direction.
I'm just shaking my head.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that roll.
Sure thing.
But yeah,
No.
I'm just shaking my head.
I think you're right, Sen. I think these dice are cursed.
I told you. It's
Yeah.
dragon. The dragon holds all the good stuff.
I
As-
choose the 6.
That's why he takes all
Yeah.
the advantage away.
Absolutely. But yeah, as you attempt to jump across, as you land, the ledge on the other side gives way under your weight, and you start sliding down towards the spikes at the bottom.
Can I use my staff and try to balance on top of it?
Sure, give me a dex save.
Okay,
There we go.
They just need some warming up, that's all.
Yeah, you manage to put your staff down and balance against it before you land on the spikes. And as you do, there is this cloud of just nasty, foul air that hits you. You manage to avoid it completely with that nat 20, but it smells like the worst sewer you can imagine.
That was close. I'm gonna step over and take my staff with me.
Which direction? Back or...
No, I'm going over.
Okay. Yeah, you get the distinct feeling that if you had so much as touched those spikes, you would have been in a world of trouble.
Well, the world is trouble anyway.
Yeah.
How?
Yep.
Why?
Don't fall in. There's some
I
toxic
wasn't
fumes
planning.
probably. Yeah,
How
but-
wide is it?
So it is 10 feet across.
10 feet across.
Well,
With my
12 now, considering that Victor destroyed part of the other ledge.
What are the rules for jumping again? You can jump up to your strength score?
Yeah, standing leap is your strength score. Or strength
So-
modifier.
Modifier?
Let me double check that, actually. I was convinced it was the modifier.
This is something that hardly ever comes up.
Yeah,
Long jump. You
I
can, when you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet
yeah,
immediately before the jump.
yeah. So standing is your
Half the
modifier.
distance if you do it standing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
So
If you are taking 10 feet running start, you can jump 18, I think 18 or 20 feet.
up to your strength score, so I can jump 16 feet.
16 feet, yeah. So with the running start, you would have...
Does assume that the height of my jump doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
With a running
So that-
start of 10 feet, you can clear 16 feet.
So I start running and jumping and hoping that Victor starts moving. Or I just will just crash into him.
I'll move and I'll say, maybe it would have been better if you helped the others across.
Like,
Okay.
how am I supposed to like, throw them?
Yeah, you're strong. You can throw them.
Fine. I take a learning leap and jump back. Absolutely flexing my great jump speed. I get the feeling that like Drozan should be able to make this. Wait, what is the rules for centaurs in jumping?
I think...
Just looking that up now.
Well, okay, I'm gonna quickly feed the cat while you look that up.
So many rules that I like don't get into contact with. Ever.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm looking at the race. Yeah.
Yeah,
Details. I can't
there's
see
something
anything
about
jumping.
climbing, but I'm not sure about jumping.
Yeah, it didn't mention anything about jumping.
You can build.
I've got
Uh,
the
It's your strength modifier. You can jump however
Charge.
far your strength modifier is. So if you've got a 17 strength modifier, you can jump 17 feet.
Yeah, if you take a 10 feet whatchamacallit, running start.
yeah.
So it's
Well-
only climbing that centaurs cannot do. Jumping is just normal rules. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
Centaurs can climb, actually.
Yeah, they
But
can
it's-
climb, but it costs extra movement in order to climb.
Yeah, 4 feet extra per 1 foot.
So for 5 feet of movement, you need an extra 20 feet movement. Which is a lot.
Well, I guess I see the others jumping across. We're not checking that out then.
It's a bit hole.
You can check it out if you want to, but I'm betting on this way.
Worst case scenario, you'll just get to the walls again.
I shout, Leo, keep Siri safe.
Well, why don't you scout ahead, Victor, and see before we get everyone jumping across?
That's what I was thinking. Oh, I keep walking down the line.
Siri is very confused because she hears shouting from one end and Links from the other end.
Oi, over this way.
Making my way down, mates. Walking,
But Neri's going that way.
trying to
Ooh.
avoid the traps.
Alright.
I just remembered something as a water druid. Can I check out the water? Is it like it's really bad quality, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you don't want to drink that.
And the person I saw was a guy in the water, right?
He was sitting on
Was
a dry
it-
spot. But yeah.
What did it look maybe like I can't remember what they're called. They're in water. Like a dryad, a water dryad,
A naiad.
a naiad.
No.
It didn't look like one of those.
No.
Okay. Because I know their moods are affected by how shitty the water is. So I was just a bit worried that I'd left this person to.
No, he seemed fine. He seemed annoyed that you were there, but otherwise fine. Victor, ahead of you, you see a collection of really gnarled, really twisted hedges that seem to be continuing on to the right. Like the path continues to the right. There's also a selection of like broken branches and thorns on the ground. And yeah, the ground itself seems a little bit like, first glance it looks fine, but when you look closer to it, it has that rusty sheen to it that the leaves had, and yeah.
Alright, so do I notice any trap?
Give me a perception check. So I'm gonna put barley with Itu. I'm gonna make
22.
Yeah, you don't see any traps, but the hedge ahead of you looks strange. Even compared to the other hedges around you, which arguably look very strange, this one looks even more so.
Like this one?
Yeah, exactly. It looks like someone has shoved a tunic inside of it. Just for kicks.
Shoved it in.
Yeah.
I move closer to here.
Let me adjust that.
And just trying to see if I can see anything more closer up, like, does it seem like it's a creature, or is it like something else, possibly? Or is
As
there anything special with the tunic?
your token hasn't moved on my end. But yeah, from where you're standing, a lot of like shrubs and stuff covers it, so it's very hard to see. But if you want, you can make me another perception check.
$19.
Looking at it from where you're standing, there seems to also be like a long staff poking out like from under the tunic, and you see bits of what looks like twigs poking out of the tunic on the sides.
Does it look like a person?
Sort of.
Turned into a bush, kinda.
Not really. Like, it looks like someone's idea of what a person would look like.
As a bush.
As a bush.
Can I poke the bush with my staff?
Sure. See, how long is your staff?
A quarterstaff is usually.
Yeah, you would have to get closer than you are right now. Not much, but you would have to get closer.
Yeah, I get just close enough to poke it.
Yeah, sure. As you poke it, how hard are you poking it?
Very gently at first.
Okay.
That's what she.
Yeah, how hard are you poking the bush? That's what I heard, and like, okay.
I was trying not to go there. But yeah, at first nothing happens, and then as you poke more firmly, it seems to fall a little bit forward, and you see like the sack of a head fall forward and then look up at you, tilts its head, and then just as it lunges at you.
All right.
There we go.
All right. I try to bonk it with my staff.
Sure thing, roll an attack. We are not going there, shush.
Should have taken the action offered.
This dice is not to be trusted.
There is a reason why the dragon wins off all net 20s. It's giving all the high rolls to itself.
Yeah, I would. Can I spend a key point to do flurry of blows?
Sure. Well, do you have to hit to do flurry blows? Otherwise, sure, go for it.
Isn't
I don't
flurry
have
of
to
blows melee attacks? When
Yeah.
it starts? Oh, fuck, there's an extra
Yeah.
enemy there.
Yeah.
I totally missed that.
So I'll do flurry of blows and punch the bush.
Why is the pound so big?
Or is this where I should say I fist the bush?
We're not going there. I want to keep playing on Twitch. But yes, that definitely hits.
For 6 damage. And
Nope.
That one.
That's a second nat one on this thing. Well, I think it's you have. I don't.
Could I also make the bush do a dexterity saving throw?
Not fury. I said flurry. You piece of.
Furious blows.
It just come to me in my head that I thought you had to hit before you could flurry of blows.
No.
No, I think as long as you use a melee attack, you can follow it up with a flurry of blows. Yeah.
Immediately
After you take the attack action.
Yeah. So you don't actually have to hit. But yeah. Sorry, I missed. Dex save.
Yeah. DC 12.
Yeah, these dice hate you guys because that's 17.
Oh, I mean, it was
Of course you are rolling white. You are the dragon in this scenario.
I mean, yeah. I'm going. That was so laggy though. I'm going to use physical dice. And then like bats away your staff, gets clonked by your first hit, bats away the second one, and then it's going to slash at you with thorns that come out from the twigs in its arms.
Right.
And the first one is a. Well, that's not gonna hit. That's
40 damage.
first one is a miss. A second one is a hit. So claw, like these thorns come in, and first one swipes and misses you. The second one comes in and slashes you like along the jawline.
Right.
Or 2, 5 slashing damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
18?
Yeah, no problem. You feel like almost like a caress along the jawline, and it draws blood for 5 slashing damage.
I wanted to make another dex save.
Another dex save.
As I'm using Hellish Rebuke.
Ah, okay. What's the DC?
11.
That's a 15. So.
Oh, it'll take half, so.
Okay.
6?
Yep,
Wait,
6 damage. There we go. Yep. What's the rest of the party doing?
Do we hear the commotion?
It's kind of muted. Give me a perception check.
Everyone or?
Perception. Oh, what have I got? Oh yeah, not 20. Boom.
Nice. Yeah. Sure. Everyone roll initiative. That wasn't actually a good suggestion, Jason. Everyone roll initiative, and then on your turn, let me know what you're doing.
Ah, soft initiative.
So-
Did I just waste on that 20?
No, you get to keep. You get to keep all these rolls.
Okay. I think this is the first nat 20 I ever got.
Yeah, no, the perception.
These dice. I think these dice are great.
So yeah, no, the perception checks you still keep. So.
Oh, I didn't add me in Siri for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird. Siri got an 8.
8.
So close.
So I'm gonna
I
add...
no longer like this dice.
There we go. And where's Leo? Where's Leo?
I got a. Yeah, I got a 6.
A 10 for me.
Ten.
Yes.
Do I actually hear anything with that?
Let me see. Perception checks. Drozan,
I'm blind.
You can clearly hear both the hissing, roaring sound the thing made when it attacked Victor, and also the sounds of something hitting something like a hedge or something really dry. You can clearly hear that. Either you
probably the fire as well.
Yeah.
From the Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, absolutely. Either you can hear like a whisper of a sound that wasn't there before. It's not really clear where it's coming from, but there's definitely a sound there that wasn't there just a few seconds ago.
Victor, you seeing anything?
I hear combat ahead.
I'm a bit busy over here.
Well, that is enough. Let jump. That just counts as jumping. It counts as not.
It would be your movement.
Yeah, so the amount of feet I jump is the
Yeah.
So 30 und 35. Huh.
Yeah, you can see this looming figure standing over Victor, trying to slash at him. Link's thing. Yes.
Can I?
Sorry, 1 sec.
That's 40 feet between me and it, with Victor in the way.
Yeah.
So that is long range of a hand axe, meaning disadvantage, and then Victor standing in the way.
It would be quarter cover at disadvantage. Why does it say that Barley is dead? Barley is not dead.
No.
Oh yeah, Barley flies around me, didn't he?
Yeah.
With his own turn. Never mind.
I-
Let's say 14. Victor will just feel an axe fly by his ear.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
14 was what you had to hit. Because with
That
quarter
is
cover.
7, not rage damage, so just 7. 7 slashing damage, and there's an axe sticking out of it.
Yep.
Get him down! Get it down.
Yeah. Neri and...
Yes.
Why is it saying that Barley doesn't have any hit points? I'm going to start getting
Oh
angry.
no, he's died!
I don't know why. It keeps saying that Barley's dead. Anywho, Barley isn't dead, but I don't know how many hit points Barley's supposed to have, so...
Not many.
4.
5.
I hear none of the battle. Yes.
Yeah, no. You don't hear any of the battle.
I'm trying to get a better look at the pretty boy.
Okay, it keeps saying that Barley is dead, but he's not dead. It's just thing being dumb.
Apparently the computer wants him to be dead.
Yeah, apparently.
It's the omen.
Trying not to step into the water again, but just frowning my neck.
Yeah. You can see, like, if you walk like 5 feet ahead, you can sort of see the guy. He's now just relaxing, leaning back on his elbows, feet in the water, just lazily splashing. As if he's having the time of his life. There's nothing wrong here.
Do I recognize what he is? Is he human? Is he?
Give me a nature check.
I should be good at that. We shall see.
With a 15, he looks to be fey of some sort. But looking closer, he looks kind of twisted. It's not a naiad, but he's some form of nymph. But there's something distinctly wrong about his features. Like that uncanny valley feeling.
I have no idea what that is. Uncanny Valley.
Yes.
No. Oh, so is it like a book? Okay.
No, it's like, you know that when you're looking at something lifelike, but you can tell that it's not lifelike, like it's not alive.
Oh, right, okay.
Like that unsettling feeling you get when something looks like something's supposed to look like something you recognize, but there's something off, something wrong.
Usually when it comes to human-looking things, like a doll can be very uncanny valley if it's very human and alive-looking.
Right, would Fassa expect me to clean this water out?
It's not really. It looks like it's a collection of like rainwater more than a natural thing.
So it's just like a bog, basically.
Yeah, it's more like a bog than an actual like body of water.
Some form of nymph.
Yeah.
Is it? What do I know about nymphs?
What would you know about nymphs? Give me a history or arcana check.
Are nymphs nature-like? Are they?
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if I've come across one before or not, but spells. What was that? An arcana?
Yes.
Check.
History or arcana.
Oh, okay. I'll go for history.
With the 17, you remember hearing about nymphs. They are creatures that live in nature. They are usually connected to specific elements, such as rocks or water or forest. Like the dryads belong in the forest, the naiads belong in the water, oreads live in mountains, and alcides belong to the fields. And you also have this vague thought of lampads as being from the underworld. But you don't really recall anything more than that.
Right. And it's not a lampad.
No. A quick, like, scanning your own memory, you would say that he kind of looks like a description of an alcide, but this is not a field. And that is definitely contaminated water.
Maybe do they get corrupted with their environment? Could this maze have corrupted him?
It's a possibility, but you're not really sure. Not with the history check.
Okay. I just kind of use the rest of the movement to get back here and sit in the corner.
Yep.
And I'll look at Neri, I'll look at Siri, and then I'll look at him. Go.
Yep. So Ethu is Barley doing anything?
No, he's just sort of riding Ethu's shoulder, really.
Yep. Victor, you're up again.
Well, I am punching. No, hitting with the staff.
Yep.
Followed up by punching if it's necessary. So, see, 15.
Yep, 15 hits.
That is 8 damage.
Nice. It seems to just...
And yeah, I'll do flurry of blows as well.
Yep.
Oh. 21.
21 will hit.
For 7. I don't think a 10 hits.
No, unfortunately not. It takes the first one of your blows and then just swirls out of the way. And that...
Dex save.
Yep.
DC 12.
Dex... Oh! No! It fails!
Okay, so it is now prone. Would that actually give me advantage then
Yes.
on the second?
Yes.
If you are attacking within 5 feet of it.
Yeah. Yep. Since the first one hit, yeah, we would...
I'll roll one more then.
Yeah. As it falls prone, yep, that will hit. You realize that it doesn't have feet. The staff you saw is like its lower body. And it's poking out from the tunic.
Alright. Well, that's another 8 damage.
Yeah, it's not happy about life right now. You have done some significant damage to the body of it. Splinters are coming off, and bits of the twigs have fallen out.
Yeah. I'll just kind of give it a look, and I kind of just scooch slightly to the side, so it has a bit more of a open view.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Leo, you're up.
I kind of squeeze Siri's hand and I kind of lead her towards the links. So, I'm sure they got it all under control. They want me to keep you safe.
She's just getting dragged along, kind of annoyed, like,
And I suppose it's half my mood to drag Siri along with me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Especially if she's not coming willingly, it would.
she's basically like, why? I am capable of taking care of myself.
you totally are.
Insight check. I do not believe these people. God.
Sure.
Wow, insight in Leo.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you believe him. He's telling the truth. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Leo?
No.
Then it's the Scarecrow's turn, because that's what it is. And it twists around and then almost like does that whole flip, using half its movement to get up to standing again. And it's like it's hanging kind of crooked, and it seems like half the stuffing has fallen out. So it doesn't really look as menacing as it did when you started pounding on it. But it's still gonna try and swipe at you with those thorns.
Victor, you knocked the stuffing out of it.
Yeah, you did. The first one is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that's a 7 slashing damage, and I need a wisdom save.
The wisdom. Right. Oof. 10.
You are, as it slashes at your face, you are now frightened of it.
Oh. Interesting.
And it is moving closer to try and swipe at you again. No. It trips on its own like staff. It's holding it up and face plants in front of you. It's still terrifying to you, but that was a nat one.
Alright.
Yeah, you're now frightened of this scarecrow that is face planted into the dirt.
Alright.
a very scary dirt
Yes.
crow.
Siri, your turn.
Does she understand what Neri wants?
How good are you at reading animal body language? I mean, you can give me an insight check if you want.
Because it went so well last time.
Animal handling.
Better.
Yeah.
I'm better with charades, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. It seems like Neri is indicating that there's something weird. And that the water is not right, and that there's something wrong. And yeah, you can tell from, you know Neri. He likes water, but he's not going into the water.
So the water bed is here, right?
Yeah, that's where it starts.
So she will squeeze between.
Yeah.
Does she see the thingamaboober?
From where you are standing, you can just about see there's someone there, and they're splashing in the water with their feet. You can see the feet like click, 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 but not really more than that.
Is that the guy you were scared of? Neri?
Lots big cat head, like wow, 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 wow.
You want to talk to him? Yes, no?
Kind of tilts his head back and forth as if to go, unsure.
Oh, for frick's sake. Excuse me? You're in the water? I'm very sorry to bother you, but... Is this the right way to go if we want to go to the center of the labyrinth? Or is
I
the other
mean-
way better?
Any way that's not here is better.
I mean, the faster we go to the center, the less we disturb you.
I mean, by all means, go past me. I don't care.
And she turns to Neri and Leo and be like, he is very rude.
I'm just nodding.
But I am not going into that water.
Can I kind of like lay down, see if they want to get on Neri's back?
You want to?
I totally will.
Oh yes. Riding a big cat.
And as I do it, I place Siri's arms around my waist.
Ooh. Cheeky move.
And
I'm on top of a big cat.
Drozan, your turn. I say just as you take a swig.
Okay, I'm going to run along and jump over the gap, which should clear.
Yeah. No problems.
Pretty easy. And gives me 35 feet to here. And I look around and I presume I see the scarecrow.
Yeah, you would look over and you see Victor basically cowering. Just you can barely see him, and you see a scarecrow face first in the dirt.
Can I, because Ethu is standing in front of me. I mean, he's pretty tall himself, so how much space is there over the top of Ethu?
It's a good 20 feet from where, like from the ground to the ceiling. It's a good 20 feet.
Oh, no, sorry, I meant like if I wanted to, for example, fire my bow at the creature. Ethu's standing in front of me. I was wondering if I had the angle to go over his head.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Okay, cool. I will then fire my bow. And I get 8. So I miss, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the scarecrow is laying down on the ground, so you would have rolled with a disadvantage anyway. But I'll take an 8. You miscalculate a little bit, and the arrow doesn't really hit the target. You still have a bonus action, and I don't think... Yeah, you still have a bonus action.
Okay, I will then in that case use my bonus action to create a spiritual weapon.
Nice.
And that is a range of 60 feet from me, so yeah, I can actually put it right next to that guy.
Nice. Yes. Here we go.
Okay. Sorry, do you have the spiritual weapon icon? Oh, you do, yeah.
Yep.
There we go. And can it attack on this turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, sorry, I've forgotten. What do I roll to make it attack? I just.
You should have it on your sheet, like
Okay.
spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, 17.
Nice. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And
Would that count
is
as being in melee? Would that get advantage on a prone creature?
I'm
not
I'll
actually
let you
sure.
In
guys-
a way. Okay, I don't know.
Because it is within melee range, but I think it has to be a sentient creature of some sort.
Mm.
Because like a spiritual weapon still uses Drozan's.
Well, when they are prone, it's more like it's harder to dodge the weapon. So
Yeah.
It's not on the actual.
If the attack is made within
Mhm.
5 feet,
Would that still count for a spiritual weapon though?
technically speaking, the spiritual weapon is a melee attack.
Yeah. So I think it
So
counts.
it is made within 5 feet.
I mean,
It's one of those weird 5e things that have not been thought about.
I'm gonna call it here then. You get advantage on it. Just remind me that that's how I've ruled that, because it's a melee hit within 5 feet of the
Mm-hmm.
of a prone creature, so you get advantage on it. So you can roll again if you want to try for a nat 20.
Okay. I get the same.
Yeah. So 7.
7 damage.
Is it a
Honestly,
big
if
pair
you
of
consider
hedge
the-
clippers?
yes, edge cutters.
If you consider the spiritual weapon more like a summoned creature, then it would all fit.
Yeah. Yeah, and that they get, yeah. Absolutely. That was your movement, bonus, and action. We are back to Neri, top of the round.
Will I have full movement in this water?
Does the lynx have a swimming speed?
I'll have to swim.
Well, the water is up to, like, if the lynx is standing in the water, like earlier it was sitting down, he had water up to here. So standing, it would at least be to, like, the knees. So it would be hard to move unless you can actually paddle in the water. But what's the it's difficult terrain otherwise. So
It's a half movement, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Would my next step give me any advantage on that?
next step is, what does that do? Nick spawn links. There we go.
Can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. So I don't know what water would do to
No, it's already difficult terrain.
it. Okay.
Yeah, so the water is going to be difficult terrain for you, so your movement is halved. And
Okay.
to...
Well, I'll sprint and I'll go there.
Okay,
So I will swim.
Yep, so
Oh.
your token didn't move at all. Weird.
Okay. So I'm just doggy paddling. I guess they're keeping their legs crossed, so it doesn't actually get the water.
Yeah. As you cross the water, please give me a perception check, all of you. Neri, Leo, and Siri.
I am too starstruck for this.
Literally.
I have a 13, is it? Yes. A 13.
Yeah.
Which is the same as my passive.
Let's see.
My passive is 14.
Yeah, all of you suddenly realize that from the hedges around you, skeletal arms are reaching out to try and grab you.
Oh, goody.
And I'm going to...
It won't work on the links, right? Because technically I can move through people as well.
Yeah, but if you use that, you're gonna drop Siri and Leo.
Okay. Oh yeah, they just...
Yeah. You manage to notice these before they have a chance to grab you, though.
Okay.
because I rolled like shit on their stealth. Where are you? There.
Just hear Neri hissing at them like.
Yeah.
Everyone gets too close. Oh no! Why?
Wait, Drozan is not on the list anymore.
He's at the bottom.
That.
I see him on the list. And also, as you move over there, can I get a Constitution saving throw from Neri, Siri, and Leo?
Uh-oh.
That's 20!
Nice.
Where's my sheet gone?
It disappeared.
A con save, yes.
Yes, con save.
Is this a charming effect?
No. I am so sorry.
You want that?
No, Siri passes or succeeds, and you are now immune to poison for 24 hours.
Ooh.
Like
Nice.
all poison?
No,
or just...
this poisonous effect.
Yeah, okay.
I would
And
smash one of the skeletons in their face.
Leo and Neri, you unfortunately failed. And both of you take 1 poison damage, and you are poisoned for 1 hour.
Ooh.
Okay.
1 poison. Damn, that's lethal.
Hey, I
Especially for me.
roll like shit.
Even so, poison condition is nothing to joke about.
Nope.
True, true.
Can I have a action to respond to this, or have I got to wait till my turn?
Wait, do you have to wait till your turn unless you want to use your reaction for it?
If you'll let me use it as a reaction, I'll use it as a reaction. I will immediately place my hand on my chest, and I will spend 5 of my lay on hands to cure the poison.
Okay. Well, you only need to use 1.
I think I have to use 5. Yeah, I have to use 5
Okay.
to cure either
Oh,
a disease
yeah.
or neutralize a poison. So I'd have to spend 5 points of healing.
Okay. So you're not poisoned at all then, or okay, yeah. So then it's just Neri who has the poisoned condition.
Meow.
Am I allowed to use Hellish Rebuke on one of the skeletons? Because they scare me.
No, they haven't actually done anything to you yet.
God damn it.
They need to actually hit you.
Yeah.
They need to do damage,
Yeah.
not hit.
Barley.
He's gonna see the stick on the scarecrow, and he's gonna fly off Ethy's shoulder, and he's gonna try and bite the stick.
Nice. Okay, give me an attack roll. And I don't. No, it's not dead. Go away.
Just imagining.
Is it
Barley
like trying
dragging
to take
this
my
thing
the
back to
hand
the
axe
party?
in the mound?
That is +4, so making it 15.
Is it? Yeah. Good point. Actually, is it trying to go for the axe or the actual scarecrow stick?
Oh, the scarecrow stick.
Yeah, because there's a handle on the axe sticking out of it as well.
Oh.
So have you
Okay.
seen Stiff, the Great Wolf?
Let me just check his intelligence.
Don't even need intelligence. Just get it and start swinging his head around, accidentally hitting the thing with the axe.
Evens it's the axe, odds it's the actual scarecrow. Odds is the scarecrow, it's biting the scarecrow stick.
Nice. Yep.
So
That
he does extra
hits.
damage, doesn't he? So he does.
Outrageous.
Don't forget the fire damage either.
Okay, he does 1 point of piercing damage.
Mhm.
And what's the fire damage?
1d4.
1d4. And 3 points of fire damage.
Nice. You start seeing the stick smoldering in his eyes as he's just.
And like as like the scarecrow wiggles, it's like and
Yeah.
like it like licks the bushes a little bit, and but they're green, so they don't take.
Yeah, the scarecrow is not having a great day. It's on fire. It's
Shit.
very much on fire.
Would have been so fun if Barley managed to kill the scarecrow.
That means it is Skellybro's turn. And they are going to, because I added them, and both of them have the same initiative, so they're basically gonna try a pincer maneuver on you guys.
Wait, how tall is Neri? Like, how big is he?
A large creature.
Do they even reach up?
They're going to go for Neri, because that's the only thing they can reach.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be clawed at my belly. Wait. Oh god. What's my health? Okay, so it's 36 at the moment.
So yeah, you see one hand reach out towards you, and then the other hand comes out and try to stab into, like from both sides, almost simultaneously. You see a rusted and grimy short sword just shank into towards Neri. So the one on your right is going is a 14. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. So the one on your right stabs in towards the shoulder, your front legs. The other one whiffs like, but it's still stuck in the hedge and can't reach you. So this one is going to one of these guys, and it does 6 piercing damage.
Meow.
As it just, this rusty, grimy, chipped old blade just stabs straight into your shoulder.
Yeah. At the moment, there is just kind of doing the panic swimming while hissing and yowling. Trying to kick his legs out as things are just grabbing at his legs.
Yeah. Itu.
I'm gonna give the Moon-touched axe its last fucking chance it will ever get before I'll pawn it off. Walk over and just a big overhead.
Yep.
Good old, like splitting the firewood chop.
Give me a attack roll with advantage. That hits.
If its AC wasn't shit,
That axe would have landed in a bush somewhere now.
it's 12 points of magical damage. Magical X damage.
No, Drozan, you're at the bottom of my list, so don't worry about it. And yeah, how do you want to do it?
I have told you. Splitting the firewood.
Yep,
Right down the middle.
nice.
Even if it was a bit of a misaligned slash.
Yeah, there's currently a dog trying to pull at the staff holding a scarecrow.
Yeah, so that's the reason as to why the attackers hit.
Yeah.
did not attempt to slash the dog. Sure.
But yeah,
Shouldering the axe, that's me turn.
so, Victor, the object of your fear is dead.
I just give him a thumbs up and say, nice one. And I keep walking. Pitch darkness, so now I can move my
There we
token.
go.
There we go. Yay.
Turning the corner, you see that the path continues down until it breaks off again to your right. No, to your left. My bad. Yeah.
I move there. And I assume I don't see anything while getting over here.
No, it's nothing there.
I will dash. Wait, actually, I have 40 feet, so I could get there, so I would see this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's not how that works. That's how that works.
Okay, I will dash over here and make a running leap.
Mhm.
I assume I see this thing here.
Yeah.
or-
This time it looks like a snare trap. That
Right.
it's like a net across it, but something has disturbed it, so you can clearly see the netting.
Right. In that case, I just jump over it.
As you land, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Poison frog.
Alright. Ugh.
Unfortunately, you fail, and let me see. You take 4 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned for 1 hour.
Alright. Poison. Yep.
As
Ability.
this
What a joy.
like foul-smelling air just like kicks up around you as you land. The heavy scent of rot and blood just clings to you.
Yep.
I'm going to remove this. So. And it is Leo's turn.
Outrageous.
I know. Whoa. Yeah. Shh. Hi. It's just a nightmare. Hi.
That's kind of nightmares.
He flew into my lap. Yeah, it's just a nightmare.
Honestly, I'm just going to say, every time the cat jumps on your desk,
Yeah.
you should just put a giant cat on the map. Like, hidden boss suddenly appears. The BBEG of this campaign.
Yeah.
Husen, the god of all
It's going
flus.
to kill a lot of characters, but I think it will be
Yes.
worth it.
Hi. This is true. No, like he was laying with his back to me, flipped around and jumped into my lap. Hi. It was just a nightmare. Hi. Yeah. You're fine. I know, you're fine. Yeah, Leo, your turn.
I will swipe at the one that's closest to Siri.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh. And do you know what? Because I'm riding this thing, I'm gonna use Ethu's great axe because you give me a great axe. It was a great axe, right?
Yes.
It was a great axe, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing with that with two hands.
Nice.
Oh no, that's the attack. That's the attack. 15.
15 will hit.
You happy with that damage? Or do you want me to reroll?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
9 slashing damage.
Yeah, you take off a good chunk of the skeleton's health. Bits of it flies absolutely everywhere. And part of the rusted and decaying armor just falls off and splashes into the water. Hey.
And I'll just sort of lean towards Siri and just say, leave that one to me, you deal with the other one. I know you can do it.
He's acting weird.
Don't die.
Oh god.
Anything else you want to do on your turn? Your movement is kind of limited unless you want to get off Neri.
No, I'm going to stay on Neri. I
Okay.
think.
Scarecrow is dead. So, Siri, your turn.
How far apart am I from the other skeleton?
So you're all within like 5 feet. So it's within melee if you want to hit it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stab it first.
Sure thing.
And I will use my inspiration for that because that was very sorry and very pathetic of me. 14?
That will hit. Nice. Yeah.
And I will. Yeah.
Seeing as you're on top of the lynx and you're stabbing at a medium creature, you manage to lop the helmet off and take a bit of the skull with it. And yeah, you can see that it has nothing inside there. It's a skeleton with armor. That's about it.
And I will also use Vicious Mockery and just look at the skeleton and be like, you...
Can you use that as a bonus action?
This? Oh, maybe not.
No, it's an action, I think.
Yeah, no, it's an action.
Okay.
Do you have any bonus action you want to use?
I'm looking. Buff, Bane.
You can also use your movement to get off Neri and walk, but you know, yucky water.
Bardic Inspiration's bonus.
True, Bardic
Yeah.
Inspiration is a bonus.
Yeah, I will give my Bardic Inspiration and pet Neri and be like, you can do this, Neri. You're a good kitty.
Nice. Yeah, Drozan, you're up.
Hello. Well, I was planning on dashing around this place, but I've just realized Ethu's in front of me. I don't think I'd dash right through him, can I? No, without knocking him over.
It would be a very tight squeeze. It's like the path is just 5 feet wide, and both of you are big creatures, so it would be tight.
Okay, so I'll come charging up, and as I'm coming close, I'll say, Ethu, squeeze to the side.
Like, there are
Yeah.
thorns in there.
Yeah.
I do my very best, but you're gonna have to make the. You're medium size, you can squeeze past me. Santa will be damned.
So I've already calculated, actually, it takes me down to here if I use dash.
Yep.
Um,
I mean, both of you are on
Sounds
the
good.
big side of medium creatures, so. But yeah, you have no problems doing that with the dash action. Do you want to move your spiritual weapon as your bonus action?
Yeah. I'll bring him along. I'll bring the action.
Yep.
My weapon with me.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all really. That's all I can do.
Okay. That brings us up to the top of the round again with Neri.
Yes. What? The poison condition.
You have disadvantage on.
Attacks and ability checks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is this dry land?
You're standing in water right now.
But where can I see dry land?
Yes. It's about. Let me bring the ruler out. So you have 10 feet, 15 feet to dry land.
Can I place my 2 front paws on this front skeleton? And then place my 2 back paws on the skeleton behind me? And then just kind of like use them as a springboard to push myself forwards. Like shoving this one underwater. I'm like, nope.
I like this idea. So, I like this idea. I really do. I'm gonna say it's gonna cost you your hero point to do it. And I won't have you roll for it. It's just gonna happen.
Okay, shenanigans.
Yes. This is the kind of shenanigans you can petition the DM for.
Yes, then yes. I am using both skeletons as springboards. Because
Yes.
I am not in the mood to be a pinata underwater.
You also bring Leo and Siri with you when you do this. Just saying.
Yes.
Nice.
So both of you are basically hanging on for dear life now. Unless you really want to go into that water.
No.
And it's gonna cost you your entire movement to get there. Because you're carrying 2 medium creatures on your back.
Okay. So, yes, shenanigans.
Yes. But yeah, this is what the hero points are for. But yeah, you managed to get to dry land using the 2 skeletons as springboards. Bringing Leo and Siri with you in the process. You still
Can
have
I-
an action and bonus action.
Yes, I would like to use my action to dash. Can I see down here?
Let me open this up for you, and please give me a perception check.
Oh. There's more skeletons in there!
Oh no, when he has disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Oh, how do I
So
do that?
right click on the die. Just roll twice and take the lowest.
Okay. I'll just be rolling the d20 twice, won't it? Because it's
Yes.
not my perception. Oh, that'll be that one then.
Yeah. So looking around, there's a lot of bad air here. A lot of crap rising from the ground. It is also very twisty and turny and full of thorns and twigs and random bullshit. So you don't see or hear or smell anything other than rust and iron, like the iron tang and rot in the air. It's probably very unpleasant for any creature with heightened senses to be in here.
Yes, I am panicking slightly, so
Yeah.
I move here. And then I move here. Okay, so that's about 10 feet of movement, I think. 15.
Yeah, you're on solid ground now, so you don't. It's not difficult terrain anymore.
Okay. Let me just refresh my, because I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, hold on. I haven't revealed that yet. There.
I have to refresh this.
Okay, so that's 25 movement. I look either way.
Yep.
Just to get.
I am going to reveal this portion for you. And this. Now, to your right, it seems that the fog is slowly thinning out. While on your left, it's more hedges and a very, very slim opening in the hedges.
Oh, I see. I don't like the fog. It is not good. I think it's poison and it's slowly killing me, so...
Do you have any more movement left?
Yeah, I have 15.
Okay.
So, I end up... Yeah, there.
Yep.
And I use a bonus action to lick my wound.
Nice. Barley.
He's going to use his entire action to just ragdoll this leftover stick and whatever. And just look at Ethu, just be like, "Are you proud of me?"
So, the two Skelly Bros
I
that
don't even look back.
the two Skelly Bros that you used as a springboard are going to make weird clicking, groaning sounds and try to get out of the hedge. See if they succeed.
And they will be stuck for eternity. Hopefully.
Both fail.
Yeah, they're stuck for eternity.
So you just hear a sound behind you as they try to claw themselves. One of them is like half missing everything, and the other one is missing an arm, and they're trying to get out of these edges.
It's enough to terrify Neri, and he immediately stops licking his wound and goes, "Ah!" in the cartoon run, where he's kind of running but he's not moving.
Okay. Oh, wait, that is the wrong tool. Yep, Ethu, you're up.
So is Barley actually like on my shoulder and my feet, or what is?
Oh yeah, he would have like gone back to your shoulder and just be like, "Are you proud of me?" Like,
Father,
I think
I have
he's
fought.
you provided him meat, and he's kind of your friend at the moment.
At the moment. Like I'll think that he is. So I walk over to Drozan and ask, anything on the head?
I don't know. Victor ran ahead, trying to catch up with him. I can hear. I mean, could we hear sounds of fighting from across the way? You know, where Leo and Siri were. Excuse me, Neri.
I'm gonna say no, because the plant life would have muted a lot of the sounds.
Would I have heard it, by the way?
You could have heard it, yes. With how
Right.
the pathways are, there's a lot less vegetation between.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think we need to catch him up.
Okay. I'll stay behind Drozan so we not get the whole trying to get past each other every time thing.
Excuse me? No, excuse me. No, excuse me.
Yes, exactly. Let's not do that. It's could be weird.
Okay.
Victor, you're up.
He sees us ahead of him.
Well,
The cat is faster than the monk.
I shout back to Drozan and Ethu and say, be careful as you come up here. There's a trap 40 feet in. And then I'll keep moving.
I'm just waiting for the massive 2-week cliffhanger that Dan is gonna drop.
Victor, as you pass this point right here, suddenly there's a sharp pain to your side. And a rusty, nasty, chipped looking sword is slashed across your side for 6 piercing damage.
Would I have actually noticed that since my passive perception is 19?
You would notice it just as the sword comes, like, towards you.
Okay.
So it's basically like if you see it just as it happens.
Okay.
And in the hedge, you see like the sword poking out and a skeletal hand reaching for you. But when as the top part of a skeleton wearing armor is just trying to crawl out of it.
So in that case, I would have basically gotten there, and I would have gone back then.
Mm.
And well, I would have hit it back.
Yep. Roll to attack.
So nat 20.
Nice.
I got a dragon.
Disadvantage. It'd be disadvantage.
Yeah, you're
You're
poisoned.
Oh,
Poison.
Fuck.
Sorry. Sorry.
I mean, it still hits.
Damn you.
It is fair though.
It is fair. It
Yeah.
is good. That's how it should be. 10 bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to do it?
I
Skeletons and bludgeoning
basically
damage.
Mm-hmm.
I basically just turn around and just swing my staff and just basically golf swing the skull away somewhere.
Over the rainbow.
And I just swear to myself, "Fucking skeletons." And then I keep moving. I would only get there, I think. Let me see. Here. 15. Yeah. Yeah, I would have got it. And yeah, that is my turn. Yes.
Nice, nice. Okay, so next up is Leo.
I'm just going to look back to see if I can see anyone, and see, well, how dense is this fog?
It is obscuring your vision, but not too badly.
So could I see Victor
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
us?
Yeah.
Okay. I just thumbs up. And put my arm around Siri to say, like, I'm doing what he told me to.
Aren't I behind?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's hugging, basically just shifting in his hugger and look at him evilly and thumbs up.
Yes.
Victor answers with a very non-honest smile and a very
Mischief.
shifty glare. If anything.
And with that beautiful exchange, that is where we're going to be leaving this